My boyfriend and gay best friend cheated on me. I, 30F, have been dating my boyfriend, 37M, for 2.5 years. We have lived together in my condo for the past 1.5 years. He is bisexual and I'm the first person he ever told. He grew up in a very religious household and never felt he could be himself sexually growing up. He experimented a bit with men but never dated one. My best friend of 12 years, 30 meters, is a gay man who is aware that my boyfriend is bisexual. We had a Christmas party at our place a few weeks ago and everyone was pretty drunk. I went to bed early and my boyfriend stayed up with his friends and my friends, which I didn't think twice about. My best friend slept on my couch, but I didn't think it was strange because my friends always crash on my couch after parties. Apparently, after I went to bed and everyone else went home, my best friend took off his pants and started trying to seduce my boyfriend. My boyfriend was intrigued and stayed and watched my best friend dance around naked in my living room. He said no to a hookup twice, then finally gave in. My best friend gave my boyfriend a blowjob in the hallway about 100 feet from my room where I slept. Allegedly, my boyfriend stopped the blowjob after about 40 minutes, and my best friend continued to try and seduce my boyfriend. He even attempted to take my boyfriend onto the balcony to continue the hookup. My boyfriend said no and went to bed, with me in the bed with him. The next day I woke up with no idea that this happened. My boyfriend was being extra cuddly and sweet to me. I was so happy because things felt off lately and I was excited that he was being so into me. He even tried to have sex with me, but I heard my friend in the living room, so I said no. We then all hung out together in my living room the next morning. My best friend said to me and boyfriend really bonded last night. And I was so happy because they never really got along, so I felt like things were falling together for me. My friend was in the middle of us and started cuddling both me and my boyfriend, which I thought was funny and cute at the time since I didn't know what happened. My friend then asked if we were in an open relationship, and I said no and my boyfriend said something weird and vague. I thought nothing of it at the time because me and my boyfriend were having conversations about potentially going to a sex club the following week to see if we wanted a third partner, but we never agreed to an open relationship. My friend then continued to ask weird questions about our sex life, but I just brushed it off because we were all still kind of buzzed from the night before. Then I went to a work event and left my best friend in my condo because he had to get his stuff together and call an Uber. I obviously never suspected he would do anything behind my back, so I thought nothing of it. My best friend then tried to hook up with my boyfriend again, but my boyfriend said no. My boyfriend said, "I regret what happened yesterday. It shouldn't have happened. Me is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I don't want to mess things up with her." My best friend didn't have any emotions or remorse or regret. He kept asking sexual questions like, "Do you wish we did anything else?" And my boyfriend responded that he would have liked to eat my best friend's ass. And my best friend kept telling my boyfriend that he had a pretty penis, and you could tell my boyfriend was so excited from this attention. He was smiling from ear to ear. When I got back from my work event, my boyfriend told me what happened and I was shocked. The reason I know all of the details of what happened is that I looked it up on my dog camera, which thankfully recorded the entire thing. I was shaking and throwing up and unable to function for a few days after watching it. My best friend didn't even call me. He sent me a 2-sentence apology text after he knew that my boyfriend had told me the truth. My best friend is dead to me. I will never understand why he did that, or why he stayed in my house for the entire next day, maybe just to fuck with me. My boyfriend moved into an Airbnb that night. My mom has been staying with me to make sure I don't hurt myself. What makes it even worse is that I was already struggling with my mental health, depression, anxiety, OCD, and was in an IOP program to deal with it. Both my boyfriend and best friend knew I was struggling and going through this program. Now I am in a full PHP program and have to take a medical leave from work because of the trauma I've endured. I am scared because my brain is swinging between wanting to stay with my boyfriend because he felt like the only person in the world who understood me so deeply, and I'm hanging on to all of the good times and wanting to never see his face ever again. I understand this is denial and not a logical way to look at the situation.